Alright, BobalosRex here, and we're in night mode, and we're talking about mounts today. This is what I'm calling Advent calendar for the 11.1.5 mounts. I said the right patch system too. So let's go over it. So I'm going to tell you the date, basically, at when you can start earning specific mounts, and when I plan to earn some specific mounts, especially when it comes to visions and what vision is up and timing and whatnot. So first off, on the 22nd of April, we're going to be able to start going after the new lynxes. All right. So this one comes from the Renown 9. Just grind it either weekly on one character, which will take a while. You can also grind the event, which will also take a while, or you can use alts to turbo grind. So more alts, more rep, the quicker you get it done. It's still going to be kind of slow, but you can start getting that done. Next one, RNG. RNG 100%, do the weeklies, get the bags, more alts, more chances, good luck. Alright, that's all I can say. Next up, we got to change dates. Now, we're moving into May. So, the Visions of N'Zoth Revisited follow the original sequence. So, if I'm correct, the first one up will be Stormwind. That's the one that should be up. If you can look at which vision's up now and just figure out which one's going to be up. So on the 20th, it's going to be Stormwind first. Okay, so when it comes to Stormwind visions, this week, the mounts you're going to want to start to farm, and the mounts I'm going to start to farm, are going to be the Nesting Swarmite. So this is basically Male Muncher 2. You're going to want to farm that, okay? I'm also going to link a video. All the research I did to figure out how to get a lot of these vision mounts are from this video from Siler. I'm going to link that really great video on how to get the mounts. I'm just telling you when to expect to get the mounts. All right? So this one you can start farming in Visions, Infinite Farming. Now, with the Stormwind Vision, you're going to want to get started. You can't finish it because you're going to require the other vision. But you can get started getting the Void Cycle. Okay, so you're going to want to get started to get the Void Cycle in the Stormwind Vision. Okay, again, I'm going to link the video that's going to tell you how. There's going to be Wowhead guides and whatever. But you're going to want to get started in the Stormwind Vision in the first week, on the 20th of May. Okay, next up, if you can get a mask done, you're going to need a mask for this. So you're going to be able to get the Void Stallion. Now, both of these are locked behind a mask. You should be able to, in the first week, get a mask, be able to unlock a mask, and then with the mask active, get the stuff done to get the horse and the motorcycle started. Okay, you are going to need a couple of upgrades, but you should be able to do it, in my opinion, the first week. This one is going to require 2 masks. Honestly, for the more casual player, I'd push this back to the next Stormwind. But you're going to be able to get the horse and get this one started on that first week. And then if you can do 2 masks, you can get the Griffin. Then, alright, on the 27th of May, Ogremar is going to be up. Alright, so the mounts you're going to be able to get from Ogremar, you're also going to be able to get the Swarmite. This is all the time. This one's just easy. You're going to want to get the Jewel Crafter mount. Big Cheech is in Ogremar, so you're going to want to get the recipe from him and get materials from him in Ogremar to get that recipe. Alright, so this is going to be on the 2nd week. So make sure you get the Jewel Crafter mount started on the 2nd week, the 27th of May. Alright, then by then, you should be able to have 1 and 2 masks because the upgrade tree will be bigger. You should be able to do a couple mask run. This requires 1 mask like the horse. You should be able to get the wolf. You should be able to get the Wind Rider for 2 masks and some other stuff. And then you should be able to finish up the Death Cycle this week, the 27th. All right. Now, the following week, on the 3rd of June, Dastardly Duos comes out, but you're not getting any amount from them yet. But you will be able to finish the tree and unlock the ability to purchase this mount. So on the 3rd of June, you will be able to get this mount once you unlock the tree. So you just need to save up a bunch of this and you'll be ready to go. Okay, so that will be on the 3rd. Then, you know, say you missed Stormwind 2 masks, the Griffin, you can go back and get that Griffin mount. You can go back, get some Death Cycle stuff, because it's going to be Stormwind again, so you can get that stuff done. Alright. Now, with the full upgrades, I'm going to be trying for a full Stormwind 8 mask. That will be 1/2 of this mount. Okay, that will happen on the 3rd for me. Okay, with the full upgrade for Stormwind, because I think you're going to need the full upgrade, honestly. So you'll have full upgrade Stormwind. You're going to want to get that Stormwind done, 8 masks. Then on the 10th, I have the wrong one written here. On the 10th, the next week, it's going to be Ogremar. That's when you're going to want to finish up and do the 8 mask Ogremar and have the worm. Okay, so that will be on the 10th. So you'll have a full upgrade during an Ogremar vision on the 10th, and you'll be able to get this worm. Now, during 11.1.5, some other mounts from the Raid Renown are going to come up, and I'm going to tell you those dates right now. So on 6/17, June 17th, you're going to be able to get this mount. Is going to be available from the Raid Renown on the 17th. So that would be a cool little hyena there to get from the Raid Renown. And then on July 1st, okay, you'll be able to get the Dastardly Duo mount Tyranitor. So on the 17th, you get the hyena. Then on the 1st of July, is when you're going to get Tyranitor from the quest line from the Dastardly Duos, because it's going to be the 5th week. That's when that comes out. Okay, so the Dastardly Duo mount is on the 1st, and then the next week on the 8th is the mount. So this is the turtle from the Dastardly Duo, but then the big mount himself. On the 8th of July, you get the big T-Rex. It was a long wait, but as long as he stays big, it was worth it. Alright? Just don't nerf him. And that's it. That's my advent calendar of the mounts of 11.1.5. Of course, there'll be trading post mounts. We'll have May, June, and July trading post mounts within that time period too. And maybe any other crazy mounts that they add in the store or whatnot. But depending on how the visions go, that's how you should expect to grind the mounts. That's when I'm gonna try to get the mounts done. And then of course after that, Ogremar 2, it's gonna be Stormwind, Ogremar, and you can do it whenever you want, however you want. But that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.